perfect pork. Look at that. That is superb. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are doing a German pork knuckle. Now this is Thai style and it's everywhere in Thailand. It's very expensive, it's delicious. Now this is going to be done in a couple of stages. We're going to boil the pork knuckle and then we're going to dry it out and then we're going to fry it. Now I'm sure in Germany they would boil it or cook it and have it in an oven and crisp it up in the oven. So let's show you how to do it. This is our pork knuckle. It's an absolute cracking pork knuckle, and all we're going to do is put that in a pan of water. So I'll just put that there so you can see. That is our pork knuckle and we are going to submerge that in there. So that's our pork knuckle in there. And then we need a bit of veg to go in with it. So we've got a few little bay leaves there going in there. Got some peppercorns, in they go. Teaspoon of salt. Now I'm using sea salt. And we got a little bit of veg. We're just going to rough chop this actually. We're not bothered about it being small or anything, because it's going to boil in that pan for about 3 hours. So we've got some celery and some onion and we're just going to put a knife through it. Nothing special. And then we're going to put it in that pan. And then we're going to stick that pan on a flame and boil it for 3 hours. So let's get the flame on. Now we're going to bring it up to the boil and we're going to simmer boil this for 3 hours. We don't want a big fantastic rolling boil where it's all bubbling all over. It's got to boil away 3 hours, a nice roll. So that's it basically. We can't do anything now for 3 hours. Okay, there you go. Been boiling away a couple of hours. We're going to have to get this out of there. Oh, there we go. Let's get that out of there. It's going to have to come out and go cold. We're going to cool it down before we can score it and fry it. Just look at that. So there we are. That is one big pork hock leg there, look. All we're going to do is let it cool down and then we'll fry it. Okay, that's our pork leg. It's cooled down sufficiently. Now what we've got to do, we've got to give that a stabbing with a fork. So let's get this on here. So before we stab it, what we're going to do, we're actually just going to put a little bit of salt on there. Rub a little bit of salt in. Salty up that skin. Now you don't have to go too bananas, obviously, but a little bit of salt on there is going to help draw out if there is any more moisture left in there. And then what we're doing, we're taking a fork, and the fork you've just got to jab in the pork skin, jab it in there all the way over. That should do it, I reckon. Right, so what we need to do now, we have to score this through like they do everywhere here. And basically all it is just cut in. Cut in with a sharp knife, come in there. And they want to be about an inch, somewhere around about there. So just nice and steady, just come in there. I think that'll do us. That's going to give that desired effect that they have here. It all opens up. So all we need to do now is heat up a pan and we're going to get that in a pan of oil. Just look at that. All scored up beautifully, ready for the oil. So what we're going to do is just heat up the oil. Now I have a trivet in the bottom of here, and when I put the pork in, the pork should sit on the trivet. Now the only reason I've done that is in the past I've dropped it in and it's actually stuck on the bottom, and we don't want to do that. And what I'm also going to do, I'm actually going to fry it twice. You know, I'm going to do a 2 fry on this. Now, when you see it cooked on the street and everywhere else, they chuck it in a big vat of oil and they cook it off in one go. I'm cooking it twice. Now, the reason for that is it's going to crisp up. I'm going to take it out, I'm going to cool it down, and I'm going to put it back in the oil. Turn up the oil a little bit hotter, not much, a little bit. Put the pork back in and crisp it all over. So we're doing a 2 fry. Okay, what we're going to do, it's not over boiling hot yet. You know, we need to be a bit cautious with this, and it doesn't matter the first time. We're still going to build up while it's in there. So all we need to do is take our pork and nice and gently just put that in there. Now I'm doing it this way around, but normally you do it away from you. So drop that in there, nice and gently. There we go. Okay, that's done enough for me. We want to get that out of there and get it back on our rack. Just don't forget, we're going to re-cook this. We're going to crisp it up after it's cooled down. It's a double fry on this one. Look at that thing. Whoa, beautiful. Look at that. That is an absolute cracking piece there. Now it's just starting to bubble up there, look. So it's not crispy by any means. You know, it's just a little bit of crisp on there. So what we're going to do is let it cool down, and then we're going to refry it, crisp it up. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to quickly knock up a quick seafood type sauce. And in here, I've got some chilies and some garlic. I'm going to go in there, in that blender there, with those garlic and chilies, and I'm going to go in there with about a tablespoon of sugar. That's going in there, and we're going to give that a blend. And then what we'll do, we'll take this out and put some fish sauce and some lime juice in afterwards. So let's get that on there the wrong way around, but that'll do us. Out we come. So we're just going to get all that chili mix in that bowl. Just get it in there, nice and steady. And we want 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, thereabouts. So that'll do. Might have to give it a taste test because this don't look very runny at all. We're going to want the juice of a lime. So in there, like that. And we're going to squeeze that into there. I'm squeezing it in my hand. Hopefully we won't get any seeds in there. And then we're just going to give it a little mix through. That looks like a nice thick seafood sauce. Now you can go in there with a little bit of water if you want to give it a little bit more fluid. So I'm just going to bob that little bit of water in there, that'll do. Let's stir it in. Oh, there's enough there, look. Now we're going to have to give it a taste test. Oh my word. As spicy as heck. Delicious. Okay, back to our pork. Let's get this flame on. We've got to heat it up. It's got to be a little bit hotter this time because we want to crisp up our pork. Okay, our pork. Extreme caution. Pork in and lay away this time. Now we are expecting this to pop just a little bit in there. You know, it's still going to have to burst open that skin. So you have to be really, really careful. Put it in, step back. We're only using a small pan in the kitchen. You know, everybody uses a big pan normally. Whoa, look at that. That is superb. Straight out and on the tray. Oh, get that under there. Look at that. Wow, superb. Just look. Listen to that. Unbelievable. All we got to do now is get it served up. Okay, and if you remember the other day, we made some pickles. We're going to get some pickles on here with our pork. Just look at there. Oh, crunchy pickles. We'll have a little bit of that juice in there as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks sensational. Look at that. German pork knuckle. We've got some homemade Thai version pickles. We've got some seafood sauce and some sweet dark soy sauce. Just look at that. That looks superb. Sensational. That is proper quality. Get that bit of mashed potato, you get the pork and you got your sauces. Come on, let's crack in and have a go. Look at that. That is superb. Oh, it's crispy on the out. In fact, it's really crispy on the outside. But look at that. The pork is so soft and tender on the inside. Oh, in there. That is juicy, moist pork and crispy skin. Oh, look at that. It's red hot. Oh, in we go. Let's have some of that in there. Oh, that is perfect pork. Look at that. That is superb. Oh, a bit like a caveman. That is delicious. That's going to get a few complaints. That is super tender pork. That is unbelievable. Listen to that crunch. Wow, this is red hot. Look at this. This is how tender this is. In fact, I can't even hold it, it's that hot. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. A bit of that seafood sauce on there. It's just spicy as heck. That is amazing. That really is amazing. And we got some of those crunchy pickles we made the other day. Look at them. Let's have some of those. Listen to that. That is sensational. I got some mashed potato. Oh, creamy mash. This is a ridiculous dinner. It's superb. Absolutely superb. Want some of that crunch on there with that seafood sauce. That is amazing. Well, not more I can say. I've said amazing enough times. It's superb. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. Catch you in the next video.